What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Wavy Zay. You already know this is Wavy Gang. If you're new to my channel, you mess my vibe, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Alright, y'all, that's what I'm saying. So school starts in about a month, so you know exactly what's gonna be coming in back to school videos. I'm saying, I know I enjoy watching back to school videos on other YouTube channels, so hope you guys enjoyed this one. Today I'm gonna be talking about advice for upcoming juniors, because I'm going into the senior year. I know I didn't have my whole junior year in person, but I still had a junior year, you know what I'm saying, like doing work and stuff. So there are some tips I could give you guys. I'm gonna be talking about school tips, life tips, and just ways like you can just make your whole junior year better, whether it's in school or it's at your house or it's at your job or whatever. So yeah, just stick around this whole video, smash that like button. I appreciate the love on the last two videos. 9th grade was like for you to just go in there and enjoy it and not even to do that much work, because you still will get passed. 10th grade was like, all right, you know what I'm saying, you need to like get more serious because you're growing up and you're getting more responsibilities and you're getting up there. I heard a lot of people say 11th grade is the hardest year. You got SAT test, you just have a lot more responsibilities going into 11th grade, because right when I got into 11th grade, everybody got jobs, everybody got cars and all that, so it's just way more responsibility. So you're not only having to worry about doing your homework, you're having to worry about doing your work, getting money, and then doing your homework for school, and also worrying about your mental health. And that's pretty hard if you don't keep track of it, because you'll end up losing yourself, you feel me? I'm gonna go to work, do what I gotta do there, I'm gonna get home, do my homework, and make sure I do it, and just like make sure you do it, because like if you don't, you get really behind. That's where your mental health falls back, and that's really not what you want, because your mental health is way more important than anything else, you know. So for me personally, 11th grade was kind of hard at the beginning, because I went to a public school like for the first month. And you know how public schools are, they give you like 15 assignments a week and expect you to get it done. And when you're doing that online and you have to like do it on the computer, it was pretty hard for me, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna graduate if I keep on doing this. So I went to a charter school, and we did like a lot more easier stuff. You guys know what Edgenuity is, but like you had to do Edgenuity and you had to pass it and stay over this, and then you would pass it, and it was pretty easy. But then I also had other responsibilities. I had the job, I was focusing on getting my hours done so I could get my license. There was just a lot of stuff I had to focus on. So 11th grade was a pretty hard year for me. I remember I really almost like was gonna tell my mom like I'm gonna drop out. Till I drop out or I don't try no more, and I'm just gonna like stay behind till I'm 18 and then do what I want to do. It was like up to that point. So then I was like, nah, I'm gonna just move to this charter school real quick, because I heard it's like a little bit easier. So then I ended up moving back, and like a lot of stuff happened with my credit. I went back for like 2 months and I didn't get like credit for anything. So I don't know, it was just pretty hard. Mentally, 11th grade, whether it was in person or whether it was online, it was really like challenging for me. And especially the transition from waking up in your bed and just turning on your laptop to go into the last 2 months in person, waking up at 6 a.m. all over again after like a year and a half. It was really different, and I don't know how I was gonna do it, but I did it. So let's talk about my 2 months in person school. It doesn't feel any different. Like you don't go to school and feel like you're in 11th grade. You just go to school and you're just like, dang, all right, I got this responsibility to do. The work does get harder. Like I had to do a bunch of you had to do a bunch of work. You had to get it at a certain time. It's just a lot of responsibilities for a public school. And I ain't gonna lie, in 10th grade I was like a class clown. Me and my homie Juan, we were class clowns. But like when you go to 11th grade, you gotta stop that and take it serious, because it does affect your future, and you can't like just mess around anymore, because there's stuff that you have to take serious or else you won't succeed. So that's what I mean when I say take it serious, because it's for real. You could fall back so easily. I had to take summer school actually for 11th grade, because I didn't really pay attention, and I moved schools and it kind of messed it up. But still, a lot of things that you can mess up on and it'll ruin it. So now I gotta take night school next year and for 12th grade, and like I probably just so I could graduate on time. You know what I'm saying? So that's just a warning to like, bro, pay attention to every single thing you do, whether you want to move schools. Make sure your credits are gonna be good when you do that, because some schools' credits don't work the same way as another school's credits. If you're talking about the SAT test, I didn't end up taking it because I didn't have really I got there like the last 2 months into a public school, and I didn't really have time to like set up and all that. But I'm gonna take it next year, so I don't really have any information on the SAT test. But let's just talk about having a job and going to school at the same time, and also driving. So you guys know that you have to like go to school from like 8 in the morning to like 2. That's what my school hours were, you know what I'm saying? And then I have work at 4, which means I have like an hour just to do whatever I want, and then after like an hour and a half, I have to start getting ready and go to work for another 6 hours. And you probably like, when you think about it, if you're just thinking about it, it's like, okay, that's not that bad. It's your responsibility. You chose to work, so you just do it. If I go to work, I used to close a lot, and I'll get out like 10 or 11, and then get home, and I won't go to bed till like midnight, and I have to wake up at 6 in the morning the next day. And when you don't get enough sleep, it affects your mental health. And I already told you guys how important that is. So in your sleep, you need a lot of sleep just to function. So basically what I'm saying is, even though you have these new responsibilities and all this stuff like work, you're getting money, you're driving now, you're going to school. You need to focus on yourself too, because that's another responsibility. You have to make sure you're eating still. You got to make sure you're good in the head. You got to make sure you take a break and to be like, all right, bro, I need to chill. You know what I'm saying? Ask for a day off for work or something. You know what I'm saying? Money is not more important than your mental health. Sadly, you can't just take a day off for school and not get in trouble, because you know what I'm saying, they'll attack you about it. There's things you could do just to make sure that you're good. Take a step back and just take a look at what you're doing. Take a look at your progress and be like, all right, I'm good right there. Let me just focus a little bit more right here. If you're a teenager like me, you're like 16 or 17, you're not gonna have like the best job. So obviously it's gonna be like a minimum wage job, like a fast food restaurant. So don't put your minimum wage job before your school. You got 2 more years left, and you put your whole life into school basically, so don't waste it just because of your job. Of course it's good to get money, of course it's good to buy your own things, but depending on what you want to be in the future, you really need school. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be a doctor, you need to focus on school more than your minimum wage job at McDonald's or you know what I'm saying, whatever. Even if you don't plan on doing anything with school related in your future, just do it. Still focus on school more than your job, so you could have your diploma as a backup plan. So if things don't work out, you have your diploma. Most jobs won't accept you if you don't have your diploma. I used to wonder, like, why does everybody say junior year is the hardest year? But I realized they weren't talking about only school. It's about other responsibilities that you gain because you are getting older. So you got to make sure you maintain your mental health, your responsibility, just because it will affect you within like 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, if you're not taking care of yourself, you're gonna be like, bro, what did I do? Like, I'm not even drinking water anymore. You know what I'm saying, like, I'm not even doing this, I'm not even sleeping. It takes a really big effect on you. So I'm just saying, bro, to pay attention and you'll be good. I would say 11th grade is the year you really focus on what you want to be when you're older. That's where you start thinking about it. It's not no. And advice on that, since you're still in school, you have so much opportunities. Whether it's through social media you want to get successful, or whether it's you want to be a doctor, whether you want to be a lawyer and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's all that doesn't come for free. You know what I'm saying? You have to have hard work. I know all this stuff sounds a little stressful, and I'm not trying to make this video to intimidate you. I'm trying to warn you guys. And if you guys, and I know not everybody believes in God like I do, but a good thing to do when you feel like overwhelmed is just give all your problems to God and He'll figure it out. You don't even gotta have to try to figure it out anymore. Just surrender and be like, all right, you take my problems. You died for them. Take them from me. I don't want them no more. And all of a sudden your life will fall back into place. And just because it doesn't fall back into place how you want it to, doesn't mean He didn't help you, because He knows what's best for you way more than you even know what's best for you. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was really informative. I'm glad I could make this video for my experiences and just to like show you guys what's coming up for you guys. I hope and I pray you guys succeed this next year. Good luck, and I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe if you guys mess with my vibe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.